Oh man, this car is so long. It's kind of 4-5 mm longer than the Fortuner. It perfectly fits at my home, thankfully, man. Thank God I did not get the 520D. You guys don't know, this is a 2014 BMW F30 Sport and it has done 85,000 kilometers. There was nothing wrong with the car, man. There were few sounds from the suspension. I thought it's a minor issue, but then I went there, they checked the car and then they said 4 major things need to be changed. One is front suspension, complete suspension, it's gone it seems. And second one is the steering rack. Third one is brake pads and the left headlight. The expected amount is 2,65,540. Few things I have got changed, few things I have not. Let me explain you with the final bill right now. So engine oil 8250, 5 liters of engine oil, full synthetic, and oil filter cost around 1540 plus air filter 2470 plus AC filter 2510 plus 1800 labor for all this. So if you are going only for the general service of a BMW, then it's cost somewhere around 15 to 20,000. It will not cost more than that. Even if you change the diesel filter, it will not go up to 20,000 including the labor. So this is the normal service. Now I am going to tell you the problems of owning a luxury car. Why people say that owning a luxury car is a pain in ass. But I guess it's all worth it. It's not a pain in ass at all. You have to at least keep 5 lakhs in your pocket. You never know when it's gonna ask money for. Let's go with the suspension now. So anyways guys, this is a complete BMW OEM suspension. He gave me 2 options. He was like, if you want a aftermarket suspension, he can get me for somewhere around 60k, but the OEM suspension will cost somewhere around 1 lakh. And then he was like, don't compromise for 20-30k, you will not have the driving pleasure, because obviously people who buy BMW buy only for the driving pleasure. So I went with the OEM one. Also he gave me 30,000 kilometers of warranty with this new suspension. Lower arm 37,200, front shock 28,100, front shock mount 7250, front shock mount bearing 4600, front what is this, shock bush kit 4900, shock mount bearing 4900, steering ball joint 6400 plus steering tie rod 6100. I don't know what is ball joint and tie rod. Tie rod. So total for suspension is 99,450. Only the front ones. It's a complete change, complete new suspension. The car has lifted completely. I am almost evading all the speed breakers right now. So exactly 1 lakh for the suspension. The labor for the suspension is 9,000 and the suspension costs 1 lakh. So it's a total of 1,10,000 if you are changing if you are getting a new suspension. Next is brake pads. Front brake pads were fine it seems, so I just got changed the rear ones. Rear brake pads costed 8,000 and 1,600 for changing them. And they have changed something in the rear suspension also. I don't know what is it. Rear shock bush kit it seems. I don't know what is it. And coming to the headlight, so the new headlight of this particular BMW costs around 1.5 lakh. But luckily the headlight module has worked. Both my DRLs are back now. The headlight module costed around 6,000. That's it. You can get an aftermarket BMW headlight for 50-60,000. It will be exact same. The performance will also be same except the BMW logo on it. But luckily the module has worked. It's all fine now. It's a very common problem. The module gets short in almost all the old BMWs. I got a new module now. It's gonna work for forever, I guess. For next 5-6 years. It's a very common problem, guys. The final one is door handle cable. So you see this door, right? Handle cable will be there, right? That broke and he said he will do it for free. He said it's nothing, I will just get it done, don't worry. For the cable, door handle cable, we charge 2,500 and the labor for changing the cable is 1,600. For changing the cable, it costed me around 4,000, guys. In 4,000, I used to do complete service of my Ford EcoSport. So the subtotal is 1,29,780 plus 14,000 labor. So the final total is 1,45,000. About the steering rack, let me explain. 1 month ago, I went to Hyderabad and then suddenly it started raining over there and the roads got flooded. Water on the road was still here. I had no time to think also. So I decided to, crawl through the water at the speed of 10 without, letting the turbo on. I crossed the water without any problem, and then on the way, and then while coming back, suddenly the sound from the steering has started coming. I went to the mechanic shop. He was like, your rack is completely gone, you need to get it replaced. Told him to replace it, and then he was like, don't replace it now. If you replace it now, it will go anyway because it's the rainy season. Replace it in the summer. If you have a BMW, that too a sedan, you have a high risk of losing your steering rack anytime. Even it's a showroom BMW, you can lose it if you take it into the water. So he was like, even if I get you a brand new steering lock, I cannot guarantee you, not even for 1 week, because you never know when you're gonna take your car into water. It's not very sensitive also. If you go into floods, then only it will go. I don't know if I'm going to replace it at all because I'm not seeing any change in the performance. Only a little bit of sound is coming while turning the steering. That's it, nothing much. But once we open the motor and repair this, the responsiveness of the BMW steering will go. It will instantly turn into a Audi steering.
ఏరా చెప్పలే బ్రేక్ డిస్క్లకి గోల్డ్ పెయింట్ కొట్టినావు.
అది గోల్డ్ కాదురా, దట్స్ నాట్ గోల్డ్ గైస్. దట్స్ వెరీ కామన్ ఇన్ ఆల్ ద కార్స్. ఇఫ్ యూ వాచ్ ద కార్, all the chilling, what is that, rust will come and sit on your brake pads, but if you drive it, it will go away.